Hello, this is Ray from Simple Strings, and today I'll be teaching you the correct finger placement on guitar. So right here on your guitar, this is the neck of the guitar, right? We have these middle bars that goes perpendicular, that goes perpendicular with our strings. So these are what we call frets, right? When people say first fret, pretty much what they mean is this section of the fretboard, right? So when they say fifth fret, what they mean is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fifth block right here on your fretboard, right? And when you place your fingers, what you want, it's actually not in the middle, but a little bit closer to the body of the guitar, right? And you want to do it because that if you don't, you will end up using a lot more force to pushing down your fingers in order to have the sound of the string coming out nicely, which can lead to more finger pain, right? So not only the correct finger placement, it's going to require less force when you're pressing down your fingers, and also it's a little bit less painful. So highly recommended. Let's say second string, 6th fret, right? Right here. And you want to, not in the middle, but right here, closer to the fret, next to the body. Oh, by the way, right here, so all these middle bars right here, they're also called frets. I know it's a little confusing, but anyway, so second string, 6th fret will be right here, closer to the body of the guitar. Let's say 6th string, 7th fret will be right here, right? And the same principle goes to chords as well. If you're having a hard time making a sound with your strings, maybe, just maybe, try to move your fingers a little bit over closer to the body of the guitar, right? And also you want to make sure you're using the correct gripping technique when playing guitar, which will be covered very soon in the future video. Let's see if you're trying to do a bar chord, right? Pointer is usually what most people are having trouble with, right? You want to bar the entire fret. So the one way to make it a little easier is to move your pointer a little bit closer to the fret, right? But that being said, that's not like a rule in the guitar that you must follow. If you don't, you're gonna have a miserable life. Really just do whichever that works the best for you. So for example, when I do the B minor bar chord, or pretty much any A minor shape bar chord, you'll see my ring finger, it's actually closer to the fret, next to the headstock. But I'm able to make sure the sound of the strings comes out nicely. So just do whichever way works the best for you, but just remember, generally speaking, it's better to have your fingers closer to the body side of the fret, alright? Same thing goes with power chords on electric guitar. And the same rule applies when you're playing your scales, especially your chromatic scales, right? For beginners, when you're first starting your guitar, chromatic scales is hands down one of the most important scales that I think every beginner should definitely spend at least 5 minutes a day practice it. Let's see, when you're doing chromatic scale, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you go down one string. 5, 6, 7, 8, and you go down another string. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, and backwards. So try to apply this technique as much as you can in your playing, and trust me, it will make guitar playing a lot easier for you, especially if you're a beginner. But anyway, that's all, and I hope you're able to benefit from today's lesson.